When they talked, their big talking eyes looked at Charlie with affection, and said seriously, "Thank you very much, Mr. Wade, for taking the time to attend my birthday party in his busy schedule. I am flattered." After thanking Charlie, Warnya said again, "In addition to thanking Mr. Wade, Warnya also thanks all the friends who are here today. Thank you for your support." After speaking, Warnya bowed to everyone. The third young master of Kevin's nose is almost crooked. Although the old master Song ranked himself second, he thanked him for his appreciation by naming him. But when he arrived at Warnya, she didn't even mention his name, completely conflating him with others, which really made him angry. At this time, he whispered to Honor next to him, "What is the origin of Charlie?" Honor has always been very upset with Charlie, but he did not dare to neglect him. At this time, seeing that the third young master of the Kevin family seemed to be dissatisfied with Charlie, so he said in a smooth way, "This Charlie is our more famous live-in son-in-law in Orus Hill. At the same time, he is also a well-known feng shui master, who seems to know traditional medicine, so people call him Mr. Wade." After hearing this, the third young master of the Kevin family couldn't help but curl his lips. What kind of shit Wade master, who knows some feng shui and can teach traditional medicine, dare to call himself a master? This kind of parallel imports in Eastcliff has long been known to be killing the time. Honor hurriedly said, "What the third young master said is that our Orus Hill is a small place. But you don't think the place is small, but this temple is small and windy, and there are many kings in shallow water. Anyone who dares to call a true dragon in this pond. Calling a true dragon in vain?" The third young master of the Kevin family snorted coldly, raised his eyebrows and asked, "Does this Charlie claim to be a true dragon?" Honor said in a low voice, "I don't know if he claims to be himself, but in the rivers and lakes of Orus Hill, he is called the real Dragon Leaf Mister among others." The third young master of the Kevin family sneered, "He is a real dragon on Earth?" Eidolon Kevin is also a dragon, and the dragon of the Kevin family in Eastcliff. I want to see today, who is the real dragon on Earth? Honor hurriedly slapped a flattering, "If Charlie really compares with you, it will be so much inferior, I am afraid that you will not even be able to compare with him." "That's natural." The third young master of the Kevin family glanced at Charlie with his nostrils in the sky, and sneered in his heart, "The smelly rag from a small place dared to steal my limelight." Today, the young master crossed the river. "Let's get the operation done with you first, and let the old bastards in Orus Hill have eyes long. Knowing who is the real dragon on Earth." Delon Kevin wanted to compare Charlie in public, so he asked directly from the main guest seat, "Mr. Wade, right? I heard that you have a nickname called True Dragon on Earth, is it true?" Charlie smiled indifferently, and said indifferently, "The so-called real dragon in the world is also a nickname given by some friends from the rivers and lakes. Plus." Delon sneered, and said with a bit of sarcasm, "Mr. Wade, I am Kevin is very curious about what birthday gift you have prepared for Miss Warnya today. A real dragon like you is definitely unusual for a shot, right?" Charlie smiled and said, "To be honest, I didn't know Miss Warnya before that she was going to have a birthday banquet today. After I knew it for a while, I hurriedly prepared a little gift. It's nothing more than to show my heart." The more modest Charlie was, the more Delon wanted to slap him in the face in public. So he clung to Charlie and didn't let go, and asked, "Why is Mr. Wade so humble?" "I just want to know what gift you have prepared. You can tell everyone or show it, okay?" After speaking, Delon said again, "By the way, since Mr. Wade is a feng shui master, let me first guess, is it a piece of talisman paper that Mr. Wade gave to Miss Warnya, or a talisman?" Charlie smiled faintly, "Mr. Kevin is really smart, he's very close." When Delon heard this, he immediately smirked and said, "Our family has a subordinate who makes small commodities in Yiwu. I heard him say that the amulet sold at Yiwu small commodity market is only a few cents a piece. How much is Master Wade Wholesaler? If Master Mr. Wade Wholesaler is more expensive, then I can introduce this servant to meet you and provide you with a cheaper source of goods." Honor heard this with a smile. His father Tianming also felt a little uncontrollable, but the other people on the table looked a little ugly. After all, Charlie has always been admired by everyone. In everyone's eyes, whether he is Mr. Wade or simple Charlie, he is an incomparable existence for ordinary people. Now this Delon dared to attack Charlie as soon as he came, making everyone feel a little unhappy. Isaac almost subconsciously wanted to slap Delon directly. He doesn't know any good or bad dog things. Opening a pair of dog eyes and pretending to be coercive to his master is really FC King blind. But thinking about it carefully, he resisted the urge again. It is very simple to draw this Delon, but once you are here and draw Delon on the spot, then it is very likely that Charlie's identity will be guessed. Charlie was smiling at this moment. He didn't pay attention to Delon at all. If Delon is more acquainted with his own well, he might as well let him pretend to be a force here. But this guy actually provokes him blindly, so he has to show him some color. So Charlie quietly instructed Isaac to take out his mobile phone and record the video secretly. Then he looked at Delon and said with a smile, "Mr. Kevin is really a dragon and a phoenix. The first time I saw him this day, I felt that Mr. Kevin was very different. The magnanimity of the shot really surprised me." Hearing Charlie's compliment, Delon's smile became even thicker. He thought Charlie had confessed to himself. Unexpectedly, Charlie immediately asked, "Mr. Kevin said just now that the necklace you gave is worth $20 million USD. I wonder if it is true or not?"